All right, so another question that I got that I want to answer is a question I got on my live, on one of my lives in my Facebook group. All right, how to balance out your chakras, how to work with your chakras, your energetic field. All right, so for me, energy cannot be created nor destroyed. So really, for me, it's all about awareness. To be aware of something can allows you to begin to shift it, to change it, to manipulate the energy. All right, so there are 7 different energy points on the body. Now, there are a lot more energy points, but I'm just going to deal with 7 because that's what I normally deal with. Well, I deal with 7, which is the root chakra, the sacral chakra, solar plex chakra, heart chakra, throat, third eye, and crown chakra. All right. But then you also have chakras in your hands as well. So that goes specifically for healers, but really everybody, because we all pull energy. One hand is a receiving hand, another hand is a sending hand. Then you also have chakras, small chakras at the in your feet, your soles of your feet, all right, which you use for grounding and centering. So let me see, the 7 different chakras you have, the root chakra, which is like the seat of security, which is red energy. You have the sacral chakra, which is intimacy, or the seat of intimacy, connections with other people. I always think of that chakra as like sexual security. How do you connect with other people? All right, that is going to be orange. You have the third chakra, which is your solar plex chakra, which is like for me, confidence is your gut, is the house for the spiritual faculty, clairsentience, empathy, just kind of like that's like your psychic center, you have your heart chakra, which is green energy, which deals with love, but also love for yourself. But I love to look at that as the bridge, but also the place of appreciation. How do you appreciate life? How do you appreciate yourself? How do you love yourself? How do you treat yourself? Then you have your throat chakra, which is, of course, communication, but also vulnerability. How vulnerable are you to your truth, which is blue energy? Okay. Then you have your third eye chakra, which is the seat of clarity, insight, vision, but also that's for your spiritual faculty. That's actually clairvoyance. And your throat chakra is the seat or the spiritual faculty. It allows you to access the spiritual faculty of clairaudience. All right. Then you go up, third eye, said that. So that's more indigo energy right there. Then you have your crown chakra, which is the seat of claircognizance, but also it is your divine connection. How connected are you to God, to the universe? Whew. All right, let me slow down. But so when it comes to your chakras, working with your chakras is just really, again, it's all about awareness. It's about being aware of the energy that is around you, being aware of the energy that's operating and moving in and throughout your life. Okay, the different energetic bodies. You have to understand energy works on multiple levels, not just one. They work on a physical, an etheric, an emotional, a mental, and a spiritual level. All right, so for me, when I like to work on my chakras, I like to just kind of get myself grounded and centered. I like to begin to just feel my energy. So I like to sit in silence for a couple of minutes, just 3 to 5 minutes, just really feeling my energy. And then what I like to do is I like to envision roots growing from the soles of my feet, going deep into Mother Nature, going deep into the earth, connecting to the core of the earth. Now I'm grounded. Now I'm centered. Okay, so now I have more of awareness of my energy versus all of the energy around me. Then what I like to do is I like to visualize that energy moving up from the earth, coming up through my foot chakra, feet chakras, whatever you want to call it, the soles of my feet, and going up to my root chakra, balancing and cleansing it. So I will say my root chakra is balanced and cleansed. I may visualize red or me like washing my chakras and spinning it clockwise. Then I'll go up to my sacral chakra and say the thing balanced and cleansed, spinning it, cleaning it, seeing it going clockwise. I'll go to my solar plex chakra, same thing. I'll go to my heart chakra, same thing. I'll go to my, throat chakra, same thing, and just continue to go up. And then once I get to my crown chakra, I like to see my crown chakra expanding and going upward, connected to the universe. And really just at this point, I really feel like I'm sitting in the presence of God and I'm allowing God to overshadow me. I'm allowing God to give me clarity. I'm allowing God to really filter and clean out everything on the inside of me, but also to brighten my light. So at this point, I allow God to fill me and to take care of anything else that needs to be taken care of within my energetic field. At this time, I will begin to pray and I'll begin to talk to my spirits. I'll begin to talk to my guides. I'll begin to talk to my ancestors. All right. And that's for me how I begin to work on, work with my energy field or work with my different chakras. But really, most importantly, just that's how I become aware of my energy, you know. And that's really how I increase my sensitivity before I go into readings or before I do anything, even sometimes before I leave out the house. Because you always want to be aware of your energy versus everybody else's energy, because sometimes you may have doubts, you may have worries, and you don't understand why you have these doubts and these worries. And most of the time, because it's not yours, it's somebody else's. But one way that you can know for sure is by going through your energetic field and by filling it out, by clearing it out, but also grounding and centering yourself in your truth versus the truth of everybody else. All right.